Essential documents for the conduct of clinical trial. In that, what are the essential documents? What is the definitions? That is, the essential documents are those documents which individually and collectively permit evaluation of conduct of trial and quality of data produced. These documents serves to demonstrate the compliance of the investigator, sponsor, and monitor with the standard of good clinical practice and with all applicable regulatory requirements. Essential document also serves a number of other important purposes. That is, filling essential document at the investigator or institution and sponsor site in timely manner can greatly assist in the successful management of trial by the investigator, sponsor, and monitor. These documents are also one of which are usually audited by the sponsor, independent audit function, and inspected by the regulatory authorities as a part of process to confirm the validity of trial conduct and integrity of data collected. The minimum list of essential documents which has been developed follows. The various documents are grouped in the three sections according to the stage of the trial during which they will normally be generated. In that first, before the clinical phase of the trial commerce, during the clinical conduct of the trial, and third is after completion or termination of the trial. A description is given of the purpose of each document and whether it should be filled in either the investigator or institution or sponsor files or both. It is acceptable to combine some of the documents provided the individual elements are readily identifiable. The trial master file should be established at the beginning of the trial, both at the investigator institution site and at the sponsor office. A final close out of the trial can only be done when the monitor has reviewed both investigator or institution and sponsor files and confirm that all necessary documents are in appropriate files. Next, what are the documents are needed after the completion of the clinical trial? After completion or termination of the trial, all the documents identified in section 8.2 and 8.3 should be in the file together with the following. In that first document is the investigational product accountability at site. Purpose are to document that the investigational product has have been used according to the protocol, to document the final accounting of the investigational product received at the site or dispensed through subject, returned by the subject and returned to sponsor. Second is the documentation of investigation product destruction. To document destruction of unused investigational product by sponsor or at site. Third one is a completed subject identification code list. To permit identification of all subjects enrolled in the trial in case follow-up is required, list should be kept in the confidential manner and for agreed upon time. Audit audit certificate to document that audit was performed. Final trial closeout monitoring report to document that all activities required for trial closeout are completed and copies of essential documents are held in appropriate files. Treatment allocation and decoding documentation. Return to sponsor to document any decoding that may have occurred. Final report by investigator to IRCB or IEC where required and where applicable to the regulatory authority to document completion of the trial. Last one is a clinical study report. Purpose is to document result and interpretation of the trial. So this is all about the trial conduct documents which are needed after the completion of the clinical trial.